Our next Pokémon is the bug you don't want to hug, Pincer,
Pincier's name derives from Pincer.
and is the same as its English name.
Taurus's name derives from bull, and it's also the same as its English name.
Carpador is a combination of two different species of fish, Karpfen, carp, and Dorsch, cod.
Gyarados is called Sodarag in German.
Whoops, I think you may have read that name backwards,
Whoopsie, you're right. Its name is Gyarados in German.
which is the same as its English and Japanese name, just without the Y.
Next up is the seafaring plesiosaur.
Guess what Lapras's German name is?
The Ungeheuer?
Nope, it's Lapras.
Which is the same as its English and Japanese name.
Get used to us saying that from here on out, because the majority of the remaining Kanto Pokémon are all just repeats of the Japanese or English names.
So basically, the German localization team just copied what was already there, like a Ditto. Speaking of Ditto,
Ditto's name also remains unchanged. This comes from the phrase Ditto, which means something like the same as you said before, and derives from Latin dictus.
or in Italian, Ditto.
In German we also use this phrase, but we write and pronounce it slightly differently as Ditto.
Eevee derives from evolution. In English, Eevee's name is a palindrome, meaning it could be read the same forward and backwards. But unfortunately in German, it's not.
That's true, but I love Evoli is one.
Hey, that is. And it's a true statement as well.
Aquana is a combo of aqua, the Latin word for water, and the female ending a, which is used for all evolutions, or as we call them in German, Evolutionen.
Blitzer is from Blitz, the German word for lightning, with that sound added to the end.
And the final evolution of the first generation, Flammara, is from Flamme or from Latin Flamma, both of which mean flame.
Porygon is Porygon,
Which is the same as its English and Japanese name. Ammonite is known as Ammonitas from Ammonite, ammonite. The as in the end could come from Wasser, the German word for water, which we saw before with another Pokémon with a shell, Mushas.
Next up we have Omarosa.
Amoroso's name uses the amo we saw before with Ammonitas, but this time combines it with the Esperanto word for dew. It is also a pun with the Italian and Spanish adjective amoroso, which means loving or affectionate.
One more thing before we continue. I just want to say I really love the artwork you did for this one, by the way, Donata. This is so adorable, and thanks again for sending me that wonderful picture of the tree trio. Kabuto, in its evolved form Kabutops.
The same as their Japanese and English names.
Surprise, surprise.
Aerodactyl is also the same as its English name, and this derives from aero, meaning air, and Pterodactylus, a species of pterosaurs.
Relaxo is from the English word relax.
Or the Latin relaxo, which means I relax.
The first of the legendary birds, Articuno, is Octos.
This is from Arctis, meaning Arctic, and os is the ending for all three of the legendary birds in German.
Zapdos' name is the same as it is in English, and it comes from the word zap and dos, disk operating system. Just kidding, it's from the Spanish word for two.
Moltres' German name is Lavados, deriving from lava, again with the ending dos.
Dratini might sound familiar to many of you. I mean, many of you.
This name is the same in German as in English, and it comes from dragon and tiny. Dragonia is nearly identical to its English name with a slight spelling difference.
This name comes from dragon and air.
Dragonite's German name, Dragoran, is made up of dragon and Ran. Ran is probably from the German word randalieren, which means to riot.
Well, would you look at that? We're at the end!
We did it! We made it to the final 2 Pokémon! Are you all ready to learn what their names are?
Drum roll, please! Mewtwo and Mew.
Which are the same as their Japanese and English names, with Mewtwo using the German spelling.
And I know, I used the drumroll gag at the end of the Japanese Etymology series too.
But if they are allowed to recycle names, we should be allowed to recycle jokes.
I agree. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I was happy to collab with Donata on this first series. I had such a blast doing this. I don't want to stop.
The same goes for me. I had so much fun working on this series with you, Otter, and I was very happy to see that so many people enjoyed watching it.
We plan to do more videos together, but I don't want to ruin the surprise by telling you what they are.
I guess you'll have to wait and see.
See you all next time.